Have you ever found yourself wondering if a woman you're getting to know is developing feelings for you? In a world where emotions can often feel overwhelming, the truth is, women rarely express their feelings directly. Instead, they share subtle hints, often woven into everyday conversations. If you're attentive, you can catch these signals and understand her emotions on a deeper level. Welcome to Stoic Spirit, the place where we simplify the complexities of love, relationships, and human connection, using practical and relatable advice grounded in Stoic philosophy. Today, we're diving into a topic that many of us struggle with: how to recognize when a woman is starting to develop feelings for you. Women often express their emotions in ways they might not even realize. Subtle clues, hidden in phrases. If you pay close attention, these words can be a roadmap to understanding her heart. Now, I want to share with you 6 key phrases she might say when feelings begin to grow. These are not just words, they're windows into her world. I'll also give you psychology-backed tips on how to respond in ways that strengthen your connection. But remember, this is not about playing games or over-analyzing every word. It's about recognizing authentic feelings and meeting them with the right response. Let's begin. Phrase 1. What do you think about this? When she asks, "What do you think about this?" it's not just a casual question. It's an invitation to step into her world and share in her thought process. She's not merely asking for a response. She's genuinely interested in understanding how you perceive the world, how your values align with hers. This seemingly simple question is actually a gateway to emotional intimacy. It's about seeing if there's a common ground between you two, whether you share similar worldviews, values, or priorities. She may be looking to determine if you could be someone who understands her on a deeper level, someone she can trust to share her thoughts and feelings with in the future. Your response in this moment is crucial. It's not just about offering an answer, it's about engaging with her on a deeper, emotional level. This is an opportunity for you to show that you not only hear her, but also respect her perspective. It's important to respond thoughtfully, demonstrating that you've truly taken in her question. For example, instead of offering a quick surface-level response, you might say, "That's a really interesting question. Here's my perspective on it, but I'd really love to hear more about what you think." This approach does 2 things. First, it validates her curiosity, letting her know that her thoughts matter. Second, it opens the door for a richer conversation. It allows her to share more about her own views, giving both of you a deeper understanding of each other. By responding in this way, you're not only showing that you value her opinion, but also demonstrating a willingness to engage in meaningful exchanges. This creates a space where both of you can connect intellectually, emotionally, and even philosophically. It's not just about answering the question, it's about fostering a deeper connection. This exchange, if nurtured, lays the foundation for a strong and lasting bond. Over time, these moments will help build a relationship grounded in mutual understanding and respect, where both partners feel heard, valued, and emotionally secure. Phrase 2. You're so different from other guys. When she says, "You're so different from other guys," it's much more than just a simple compliment. It's a signal that she's noticed something unique about you. She may not always know how to articulate it fully, but there's a quality about you that stands out to her in a way that others don't. This could be the way you treat her with consistent kindness, respect, and attention. Or perhaps it's the way you navigate life thoughtfully and with depth. It could be how you listen when she speaks, how you make her feel valued without needing to impress, or how your actions reflect a deeper understanding of the world. Whatever the specific trait is, this phrase signals that you are seen for something more than just surface-level qualities. Psychologically, this aligns with a concept called the halo effect. When one positive quality about a person stands out, it tends to make the person appear more favorable overall. So, when she says you're different from other guys, she's not just complimenting your actions or behavior in a single instance. She's expressing that you possess an exceptional characteristic that transcends ordinary behavior. It's a powerful acknowledgement that, in her eyes, you have qualities that make you stand apart in a meaningful way. This could be a reflection of the way you think, the way you carry yourself, or how you treat her with genuine care and respect. The message is clear. She admires something authentic about who you are, something that she feels is rare and worth appreciating. Now, when you hear this, it's important to respond with both humility and confidence. A good way to reply is by saying, "I just try to be myself." This response is simple but effective. It lets her know that you're not trying to be someone you're not or put on a show. You're not looking for external validation or trying to impress her in an exaggerated way. Instead, you're simply being true to yourself, and you're happy that she appreciates that. It also reinforces the idea that authenticity is important to you, not just trying to conform to what others expect. But don't stop there. Ask her what makes you feel that way. This question invites her to share more about her feelings, giving her the space to open up about what it is specifically about you that resonates with her. It shows that you're genuinely interested in understanding her perspective, not just receiving the compliment. It also opens the door to a deeper conversation where she can reflect on why she values these traits in you, potentially deepening your emotional connection. By engaging with her in this way, you're not just accepting the compliment at face value, you're actively creating an opportunity for a richer, more meaningful exchange. You show that you're not just concerned with receiving praise, but with understanding and nurturing the unique bond that the two of you are forming. This dialogue helps build a sense of trust and emotional closeness, allowing both of you to learn more about each other in ways that go beyond surface-level interactions. As you continue to be your true, authentic self and acknowledge what she finds valuable in you, you create the kind of deep connection that can lead to something real and lasting. Phrase 3. I feel safe when I'm with you. When she says, "I feel safe when I'm with you," it's more than just a statement, it's a vulnerable admission of trust. It means that in your presence, she feels emotionally and physically secure. And this is one of the most profound signs that her feelings for you are deepening. Safety in a relationship isn't just about protection in a literal sense. It's about creating an environment where she feels free to be her authentic self without fear of judgment or harm. It's about emotional safety, knowing that you can be open, express your thoughts, and share your feelings without fear of rejection or misunderstanding. This kind of security is one of the most significant markers of a growing emotional bond, as it shows that she feels comfortable enough to let her guard down around you. From a biological perspective, the feeling of safety is linked to the release of oxytocin, a hormone often referred to as the bonding hormone. When we feel safe with someone, our bodies naturally release oxytocin, which strengthens emotional connections and fosters intimacy. So when she expresses that she feels safe with you, it's a sign that she not only trusts you, but is also becoming emotionally attached. This sense of safety is essential for building a deeper, more meaningful relationship. Without it, vulnerability cannot exist, and genuine connection becomes harder to achieve. To nurture this feeling, your response should be warm, sincere, and reassuring. A simple but powerful reply like, "That really means a lot to me. I want you to always feel safe with me," can go a long way. This statement reassures her that you recognize the importance of trust and that you are committed to preserving that sense of security in your relationship. It shows her that you value her emotional well-being and are dedicated to creating a space where she feels supported and protected. Small, consistent acts of kindness, attentiveness, and empathy will further reinforce this sense of safety. By being present, listening carefully, and responding with care, you will continue to cultivate an environment where she feels secure, allowing your relationship to grow stronger and more resilient. Phrase 4. I was thinking about what you said. When she brings up something you said in a past conversation, it's a clear indication that your words have made an impact on her. This isn't just casual small talk. This is a sign that your thoughts and ideas resonate with her on a deeper level. When someone recalls a conversation or a specific point you made, it shows that they value what you said and that your perspective has stayed with them. This is a powerful indicator of intellectual compatibility. which is essential for building emotional intimacy. It's one thing to share common interests or enjoy each other's company, but when your thoughts and ideas spark her reflection, it signals that you're not only connecting on a surface level, but also engaging each other's minds. Intellectual compatibility is often a foundation for emotional connection, because it suggests that you both can communicate openly, think critically, and discuss topics that matter to you. It also shows that there is respect for each other's opinions and an eagerness to understand one another on a deeper level. When someone remembers something you said, it suggests that they see you as more than just a passing acquaintance. They see you as someone whose thoughts are meaningful and worth revisiting. So, how should you respond to this kind of remark? The key is to appreciate her reflection and encourage the conversation to evolve even further. Instead of simply acknowledging the comment, invite her to elaborate. "I'm glad you're thinking about that. What were you reflecting on exactly?" This not only shows that you appreciate the depth of her thoughts, but also opens the door for deeper discussion. By asking her to share more, you give her space to express herself, which strengthens the emotional connection. It signals that you're genuinely interested in her perspective and that her reflections are valued. This type of exchange creates an environment where both of you can grow closer, fostering a deeper bond that goes beyond superficial conversation. Phrase 5. I told my friend about you. When she says, "I told my friend about you," it's more than just a casual mention. It's a significant gesture that reveals you've been on her mind, even when you're not physically present. This phrase indicates that she is willing to share her feelings with the people she trusts, which is an important step in deepening the connection between you. By bringing you up in conversation with her friends, she is not only acknowledging the impact you've had on her life, but also integrating you into her social world. It's her way of subtly telling you that you matter to her, that you've become a part of her thoughts and her life in a meaningful way. This moment reflects a level of comfort and trust, as she feels secure enough to share aspects of your relationship with others. In any growing relationship, this kind of openness is significant. It shows that she values you enough to include you in her broader social circle and wants to share her connection with you with those she holds dear. It's not just about talking about you. It's about telling her friends that she feels positively about you, which is a clear sign of affection and emotional investment. It suggests that she is beginning to see a future with you and is open to the idea of letting others know about this connection. When you hear this, it's important to respond in a way that acknowledges her openness while keeping the conversation light and positive. A simple yet effective response could be, "I'm flattered. What did you say?" This shows that you appreciate the trust she's placing in you by sharing this with her friends, and it also invites her to share more about how she feels. By encouraging her to talk about her feelings, you make her feel more comfortable opening up and deepening the conversation. This also gives you insight into how she sees you and your relationship, which can further strengthen the emotional connection between you both. Phrase 6. I really appreciate you. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions that can strengthen a relationship. When she says, "I really appreciate you," it's far more than a simple thank you. It's a meaningful acknowledgement of the positive impact you've had on her life. This phrase signifies emotional depth, as she's not only thanking you for what you've done, but also recognizing the value you bring into her world. It's an expression of genuine affection and admiration, reflecting how much she values you, not just for the things you do, but for who you are. This simple phrase holds great weight, as it demonstrates that she's beginning to see the depth of the bond you share. Her gratitude reveals that she feels seen, supported, and emotionally fulfilled in the relationship, which is a clear sign of her growing affection. In relationships, expressions of appreciation build trust and emotional intimacy. When she acknowledges your efforts, whether big or small, it shows that she is attuned to the ways you make her life better, more joyful, and more meaningful. Her appreciation isn't limited to just the actions you take. It's also about the way you make her feel. Whether it's your kindness, your support, or the little things you do to brighten her day, this recognition deepens the connection you share. It's a moment of vulnerability and emotional openness, as she is letting you know that your presence in her life is truly valued. When you hear this, the best response is to reciprocate her appreciation with a sincere, heartfelt reply. For example, you could say, "That really means a lot to me. I appreciate you too, especially for the way you always make me smile." By acknowledging her gratitude and offering your own, you reinforce the bond between you. This response shows that you recognize and value her presence in your life as well. It's not just about exchanging words, it's about deepening the emotional connection and creating a space where both of you feel appreciated, understood, and loved. In turn, these moments of shared appreciation will continue to nurture and strengthen your relationship over time. Now that you understand these 6 key phrases, the real question is, how do you respond in a way that deepens the connection? Remember, it's not about rushing the relationship or playing games. It's about showing up authentically. Be present, acknowledge her feelings, respond with care, but also allow the relationship to evolve naturally. Stoicism teaches us that the foundation of a meaningful relationship is trust. Trust isn't built overnight, and it isn't about grand gestures. It's about consistent, thoughtful actions. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Pay attention to these subtle signs. Recognize the emotions behind the words, and most importantly, respond with empathy and authenticity. This is how you build a connection that lasts. Thank you for joining me today on Stoic Spirit. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, meaningful relationships are built on respect, trust, and understanding.